Hello and welcome back to the English and Literature Podium. I'm your host, Teacher Billy. Today we are tackling a topic that confuses many students, appears in examination, and is essential for both speaking and writing English effectively. That topic is active and passive voice. By the end of this lesson, you will know the difference between the two, how to identify them, and how to change them into another. Let's begin with a simple story. Imagine you come home and you find a broken window. You ask, who broke the window? Your younger brother points at the dog and says, the dog broke the window. That sentence is in the active voice. But your brother may want to protect the dog. So he says, the window was broken. Notice something interesting? Suddenly, nobody knows who broke it. That is the power of the passive voice. Let's break them down. Let's begin with the active voice. In the active voice, the subject performs the action. The structure is subject plus verb plus an object. Let's look at an example. The hare tricked the hyena. Ask yourself, who did the tricking? It is the hare. The hare is the subject. The action begins with the subject and moves directly to the object. More examples. The teacher marked the books. The farmer milked the cows. The chef cooked the food. The students completed the assignment. In every sentence, the subject is doing something. That is active voice. Why active voice is important? Active voice is important because active voice is direct, clear, energetic, and easy to understand. Compare these two sentences. The principal announced the results, and the results were announced by the principal. Both are correct, but the first one feels stronger and more natural. That is why active voice is often preferred in speeches, journalism, and everyday communication. Let's look at the second one, the passive voice. Now, let's turn the sentences around. In the passive voice, we focus on what happened to the object, not on who performed the action. The structure becomes object plus a passive verb plus by plus the subject. But let's look at this example. Let's look at this example. Active. The cat drank the milk. Passive. The milk was drunk by the cat. Notice what happened. The object, the milk, has moved to the front. The focus has changed. We are now talking about the milk instead of the cat. How to form the passive voice. The passive voice usually uses helping verb plus participle, past participle. Examples of helping verbs are am, is, are, was, were. Examples: I am sent to the market every day. The cows are milked early in the morning. He is taken to school by his parents. The letter was written yesterday. The books were arranged neatly. Notice the pattern. Am, is, are, was, or, were, plus past participle verb. When the doer does not matter, sometimes we do not care who performed the action. For example, the food was eaten. Who ate it? we do not know. Perhaps we do not need to know. Another example, the road was repaired. Who repaired it? Not important. The focus is on the road. This is one reason. Passive voice is common in news reports, scientific writing, and official statements. Now, let's compare active versus passive. Let's compare them side by side. Example 1. Active. The teacher punished the student. Passive. The student was punished by the teacher. Example 2. Active. The lion chased the zebra. Passive. The zebra was chased by the lion. Example 3. Active. The government built the bridge. Passive. The bridge was built by the government. Can you see the pattern? The object becomes the subject of the passive sentence. Why people use passive voice? Sometimes passive voice is useful. For example, when the doer is unknown, the money was stolen. You don't know who stole the money, but you simply say the money was stolen. When the doer is obvious, the suspect was arrested. When we want to focus on the action, you can say, for example, a hospital was opened. The action matters more than the person who performed it. In KCSE examinations, you may be asked to change sentences from active to passive voice. A simple trick is this. Step 1, find the object. Step 2, move it to the front. Step 3, add the correct helping verb. Step 4, change the main verb into its past participle form. And step 5, add by and the original subject if necessary. Change these active sentences into passive voice. Number 1. The boy kicked the ball. Answer. The ball was kicked by the boy. Very good. Number 2. The farmer harvested the maize. Answer. The maize was harvested by the farmer. Very good. Number 3. The chef prepared the meal. Answer. The meal was prepared by the chef. That's nice. How many did you get right? Let's have a recap. Active voice. The subject performs the action. The dog chased the cat. Passive voice. The object receives the action. The cat was chased by the dog. Remember, active voice is usually stronger and clearer. Passive voice is useful when the action is more important than the doer. Master both and your writing will become more flexible, more professional, and more powerful. If you enjoyed this lesson, please share and subscribe to the English and Literature Podium. In the comment section, change this sentence into passive voice. The students cleaned the classroom. Let's see your answers. Until next time, keep learning, keep reading, and keep speaking good English. Thank you for watching. I'm Teacher Billy.